Good evening, teachers. As you all know, because of the rumors going on through the internet about Zoom app, it is difficult nowadays to use Zoom app for online classes. So, today I am going to explain an alternative to Zoom app, and this alternative is Skype. So, let's start with downloading Skype in your mobile phone. Go to Play Store, type Skype. There are two versions available for Skype. One is Skype and another one is Skype Lite. Skype is a full version and Skype Lite is a smaller version. It is up to you which version you want to download and install. I have already downloaded Skype in my mobile phone. So we will start using it. You can see that Skype is already there in my phone. I will click on it. The first window which will appear in front of you will be this chats window. You can see that chats, calls, contacts are the three options available for you. Contacts will help you to add contact in your meeting. Calls will allow you to call a particular contact. So until unless the contact is saved in your phone, then you cannot contact a person using calls. Now chat is another option to start chatting with a particular contact or to start conversation between a meeting. Now to start with, let us create a meeting for the students to join. Click on the bottom right button, a pen like icon in front of you. When you click on that pen, you will see these options on your screen. You can start a new group chat which is similar to WhatsApp. You can call a particular person or student. You can click on Meet Now to create a meeting for your online class. This Meet Now option is recently added to Skype. Now again another option, private conversation option, will let you privately contact a person and chat with him or her. Now Meet Now option is the feature which I am going to explain today. Click on Meet Now to create a meeting. You can see that my picture is appearing on the screen. There are two options in the bottom, share invite and start call. First of all, what you want to do is you want to share the invite to the student so that they can join your meeting. Click on share. If you want your video to appear on the screen, you can click on the video option which is there bottom right, and it will show your video. Now I will start sharing the link to the student. Click on share invite. You can see that so many options will come in front of you. WhatsApp Classroom. You can share the link using WhatsApp. You can share the link in Google Classroom also. So I am going to explain Google Classroom. So when you will click Google Classroom, you will see that one of my class appears as 12th IP. If I want to share the link to this class itself, I will directly click on make announcement. If I want to change the class, then I will click on the arrow which is on the right side. When you click the arrow, you will see that all the classes which are there in the Google Classroom is appearing in the screen. Now I will select the class to which I want to share the link. Click on make announcement. You see that the link to your Skype meeting is already attached. You can write any message if you want to the students. Join CS class at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Click on the send button which is on the top right corner. Then this message announcement will be shared or sent to the Google Classroom of 12th Computer Science students. Since I don't want to send this link to the students, as I'm going to delete this meeting after this video, so I'm not going to send it. if I'll send the link, the students can click on the link and start joining the meeting. Now, as soon as the student will click on the link, it will ask the student whether they want to join as a guest or they have an account in Microsoft. So, if they are having an account, the student can sign in and then join the meeting. And if they don't have an account, they can join the meeting as a guest. So, it is up to you, it is up to the children how they want to join the conversation or the meeting. If they are joining as a guest, they need to type a name. So, they can type their name and then they can enter as a guest in the meeting. As you can see that I have shared the link and then I had clicked the start call option below share invite option. As soon as I have clicked that option, one of the teachers of our school have joined it. Now, when the meeting has started, the students can join one by one using the link that have been shared to them. Now, as soon as the students will be added, you will see the student on the screen. Now, if you want to see how many students have added, you can click on the Meet Now option, which is on the top. When you will click on Meet Now, it will show the students who are added on this call. Since only one person is there in this call, so only one name was appearing. Now, I am going to explain few options which are there in Skype Meet Now feature. Now, you can see on the left side, one camera-like symbol is appearing on the left hand side. Then when you click on it, a screenshot of your screen will be taken and sent to the conversation. As you can see the screenshot. Now, what you need to do is you need to understand few options. If you want to stop your audio, you can click on the mic button. If you want to share your video to the students, click on this button. I don't want to share the video, so I am closing it. Now, you can see 3 dots on the right hand side. Click on it. You can see some options like allow incoming video. If you want your student's face video that is to be visible in front of you in the screen, then you can click on this option to allow incoming video. Now, if you want the whatever you are teaching to have a subtitles, then you can click on this option, that is turn subtitles on. Whatever I am speaking as a teacher will be visible to the students in the form of subtitles. Now, there are some options to invite people, like if you click on invite, it will ask for WhatsApp, Classroom, like that. You can again from that option also you can send invite to the people or the students to whom you want them to join the meeting. Now, there are options, 4 options on the bottom corner. Then you see add people. Add people will help you add the people or the students in your contact list to be added to this conversation or meeting. I don't want them to add, that's why I am not adding it. Now, start recording feature will help you record the video which you are teaching. So, then click on start record. You can see on the screen that Kiran Chauhan started recording will appear. Now, if you want to stop recording, click on stop recording. Remember that as soon as you start your class, click on start recording. When your class is over, click on stop recording. If you have ended the call or meeting without clicking on stop recording, this recording will not be saved. So, I am going to stop it so that that complete recording will go to the conversation part or the chat window. Now, there is one more option, send a heart. If you have asked students some question and they have replied it correctly, then you can send a heart to the children. Now, there is one more option called share screen option, which is very important. Now, share screen option will help you share your mobile screen to the children. As soon as you will click on share screen, the children will be able to see the lesson or the chapter which you are going to explain. So, I will start clicking on share screen. A message appears in your screen whether you want to share your screen or not. So, I will click. So, I have clicked the start now button. Now, I can share my screen with the children. So, I will directly go to my drive. I will select one PPT or PDF which I want the children to see, and I will explain the topics. Like this, I can scroll down over my PPT or PDF. I can focus on some topics like this, zoom in, zoom out. If you want to write over this PPT or PDF, you need a third-party app which can be a drawing tool from the Play Store. You have to download it and then you can use it over this PDF. Now this drawing tool, I will share a link in the WhatsApp so that you will be able to write over the PPT or PDFs which you are sharing with the children. So now this way you can share the content or share the file which you need the children to see. So as soon as our topic is finished, we will go back to the Skype and then we will click on the back button. Now this is one of the feature which I want to explain it. You can end the call if you want it and then go back to the click on the back button. So this whatever you are seeing in this is a chat window of Skype. It is just like WhatsApp chat window. Now what you can do is you can type a message for the children. I hope you understand. I hope you understood the topic. The children can respond to your message with the answer. Likewise, you can ask questions to the children. Then one more thing is I will send this. The children will be able to see the question. Now there is one more option, that is the plus button, which is there on the left side. If you click on this plus button, you will see that there are options like photos, videos, file, which helps you to share these things with the children in the chat window. So if I'll click on photos, it will allow me to send a photo to the children. That's for you can see that this photo is uploading and it is sent to the children. Again, I'll tell you the videos you can share, and again you can share the files or the PPT PDFs which you were discussing now, and so that the children will be having notes, whatever you are teaching, they will be having a hard copy or the soft copy of those notes. So you can share the contact details of other students with this. See, I have shared one of my students' contact details. Now again I can share my location to the children. It will show like this. If I click on this send, it will be shown to the children. So location sharing is also possible here. Now again the important thing is schedule a call. You can schedule your class, give a title to the class, 12th science class, like this. You can give a name to this meeting. Now you can select the date, you can select the time for this, you can select you can set an alert before 15 minutes 30 minutes before the start of your class, and you can send this schedule a call to the children like this. The children will get this alert 15 minutes before your class starts. So this is a very good feature. Now the another important feature which is available in Skype is create poll. This polling means you can type a question here and you can see how many children are in favor of the question or how many are against your question. So you can start creating a poll like uh, class on Monday. So you are asking whether the children want a class on Monday or not. You can type the options like yes, no. You can add another option like not sure. So children will see this question in their chat window and then they can select the options given here and they can vote like this. You can create a poll. You can see that the question class on Monday appears here, yes, no, not sure. So like this you can create a poll. Now another option which will appear at last is OneDrive, because my phone is 1+1, so I'm having this drive. If you are using an MI phone, you'll have an MI cloud drive here as an option. This is also helpful in sharing the files. It will show the contents which are there in my OneDrive, so those options will appear here. Documents, everything will appear here like this. You can see chapter 1 getting like this, so that also you can share. Now I'm going to tell you that you can change the name of this meeting from Meet Now to anything else. Then you have to click on Meet Now. When you'll click on this, you will see the option like this. Click on the pen on the right side of the Meet Now. Change the name of your class, CS 12th. CS 12th class. So I will change, see the name has changed. I can select a group photo if I want. I can select from the gallery option. Then I will select this photo and this photo appears here. I think my video has stopped. Now you can see that we have changed the group photo. Now you can see similar options which I have already told you: sharing link, then Meet Now, copy link, send message in the chat window, schedule a call, search in conversation. If you want to search anything particular in your conversation, you can type it here and then you can go. You can see the number of participants in your conversation or meeting. You can see the gallery, media file, whatever you have uploaded in the conversation will appear here. You can hide your conversation if you want to hide. Then you can allow the children, allow the notifications for your meeting, and whenever you are taking a class, whenever the children will appear or they will send message, it will be visible on the screen itself. So that notifications you can enable or disable. You can see the chat history, and from here you can leave the group also. So this is the last thing I was about to tell you. So now I end this video here itself. I hope you understood how Skype Meet Now feature can be helpful in taking online class. Thank you very much.